There is a double standard in the English language that you may have never ever given thought to before. Source: Shutterstock. Sebastian Parkinson Every, whether he be hitched or single, goes by Mr. So if a random guy is named Conor O'Connor at birth, pretend his parents hate him, Conor will be known by that name until he croaks it. Now if you happen to be born with your sex organs mostly inside your body, rather than dangerously dangling down, then it's a different story. How you're addressed will change based upon your marriage status. So if you're born Nicola Nicholson, you'll be called Miss Nicholson or Ms. Nicholson throughout your life. But if you marry Mr. Conor O'Connor, you are expected to take on his name and his status and become Mrs. Source: Shutterstock. Not really fair? Why do we have to change how we're addressed based on whether we are married or not? Of course, you don't have to take on your husband's name and become Mrs. Nicola O'Connor, and before you get married you can say that you prefer Ms. rather than Miss. However, you know that if you don't, you know full well that many people will tutter and mutter. Bloody feminists always have to make a statement. But whatever you choose, it doesn't matter. Being a feminist is always about choice, and it honestly doesn't really matter what name you go by, as long as you're happy with what you're called. But where does all this come in with the British family? Well, today Prince Harry and Meghan Markle released their wedding invitations, and they look as beautiful and elegant as you'd expect from the couple, who look as dapper as this during their engagement photos. Source: Handout. Source: WPA Pool. But there is one teeny tiny detail on the invitations that unexpected. Meghan Markle is addressed as Miss instead of Miss. Many think that this was a deliberate statement by Meghan. Meghan Markle has already shaken up how a royal family member behaves. She's a successful actress who's a self-made millionaire, and was a UN ambassador, who championed women and children's rights. She's also been adorably cute in public with Harry, which is, however, rare for members of the royal family to do. People are comparing it to the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's wedding invitations, where Kate Middleton went by Miss. However, for Kate to have made a political statement like that, as future queen, would have not gone down well with anti-feminist publications like the Daily Mail, who surely would have called for her head. Source: Getty Images. Meghan and Prince Harry, because they are not directly in line to the throne, have a little bit more wiggle room for being modern. Now, the countdown is on. Until we get to see Meghan's wedding dress, 58 days if you're wondering. Not that I'm counting. So what would you go by in your wedding invitations? Poll results. Daily Edges on Instagram.